Yo, yo, what is up? Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Okay, all right. All right, gang. We're in the test kitchen today and we are going to make, we're going to do pasta today. Let me just close that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's get our pots ready. Yo, yo. Please feel free to say hello, whoever you are. Actually, I can't get the chat. Let me just open my laptop here. Give us a second and then we will be in business. We'll start cooking. Dun, 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 dun. YouTube. Studio. Hello. Live later. All right, I got the chat up on my side now. Okay, now we got the chat up, so we can talk to y'all if you guys want. So feel free to shoot me a message. So today we're gonna make a sausage, sweet and spicy sausage ragu. So we're just gonna kind of get a base ready here. Put that down. We're gonna do some onions and garlic to start. And we gotta eat the healthy stuff when we can. Please feel free to say hello if you're in the chat. I'll take little breaks and talk to you and tell you what we're working on here. Oh, dang, 20 people now. Okay. So, if you want any tips on making pasta from scratch, we don't really like, hello, sir, William. William, we are, hello to you. We're cooking sausage, sweet and spicy sausage ragu from scratch, right? So once I get the base going, then I'll be able to chat with you guys a little bit more, but I want to get this started. So we're gonna do a little olive oil. Oh, let's turn our pan on. Okay, we threw that on medium. We don't need to wash onions or anything here. Dun, dun, dun. All right. I haven't been eating a lot of vegetables lately, so I'm just gonna put a shit ton of vegetables. I hope it's okay if I swear on here. I don't know. I'm just gonna do a ton of vegetables. So a full onion, could probably do half. And as much as possible of this garlic clove. Oh my gosh, this skin does not want to come off. Come on. We're waiting. Okay, there we go. All right, so pot's warming up. We get our olive oil. And you don't have to dice these too thin because we're gonna cook them for a while in this sauce. So watch your fingers. Rough chop's okay. Good. And one more. I wonder where y'all are at. I'm in Alabama, and this is the test kitchen. And this is a recipe I'm considering putting on our menu when we open the Italian restaurant. The restaurant. All right, getting warm. Let's say hello to whoever's here. Said hi. Yes, of course, healthy oil cotton picker, of course. But it's a little cheap. It's the Walmart Great Value one. Yeah. Generous on the oil. I don't measure anything. And I'm gonna put a couple pieces of onions in so that I know when the oil is hot enough. It'll start to kind of sizzle on us. I'm just gonna turn it up a little bit. And while that's going, I'm gonna get some garlic cloves ready. I just chopped the tops and bottoms off. Maybe, these cloves are kind of small, so I'm gonna do a handful of them. Oil's getting hot, I can hear it. So I'm just kind of pulling the skin off of the garlic. And then once I've got, it's like four or five cloves here, I'm just gonna give it a gentle smash down. And that just makes the skin easier to peel off. Okay, whole piece, why not? It's gonna be cooking in the sauce for like an hour. It'll be soft and tender. If you dice up the garlic, the flavor gets really strong and it's kind of a pain. So I just do whole chunks because I'm lazy like that. Get as much of this skin off as we can. This one's going easier. Okay. Okay. Yeah, five cloves. Let's see here. Lamb sauce, you're crazy. First to like, thank you, Lynn Potts. I hope you season. Come on, of course I season my food. Hi, Elio, haha. The goat, lamb sauce, goat. I see. It's raw. Sure, okay. All right, onions are sizzling. Let's get the rest in. Generous, generous, generous. All right, those are in. We need a spoon, like a wooden spoon. This will work. Little silicone job. I am starving. All I had was oatmeal for breakfast. All right. Get some weird character from Cotton. Cotton Picker, are you in the States or are you abroad, I wonder? Sometimes your typing has funny characters. All right, so onions, olive oil's going, and we're doing sweet. So this is mild sausage. How much is it? 16 ounces. Is that a pound? Half pound? I have no idea how much 16 ounces is. And spicy. I'm ready for that. Okay. So we'll kind of get this unwrapped while we wait. Notice, by the way, the garlic doesn't go in until later because you'll burn it, you know? If you put it in early, You burn it, and then it tastes bitter, which kind of just tastes shitty. Shake, shake. Smelling good. Smelling good. Oh, this sausage is like frozen. Okay. Isaac, Gloria, what's up? How you doing? I'm very curious what everybody's favorite pastas are right now, because we need to put a couple more on the menu. So I need to start practicing, because we'll be opening before you know it. Wow. Refreshment break. All right. Onions are looking good. They're like a little translucent. We're taking our time. We're not in a rush. But these are they're starting to turn clear. I don't want them to brown, so we're gonna go in with our sausage. All right. And then once we go in, that's when we're gonna do our seasoning too. So, in with that. Don't cook the paper. So that was 1 pound, 2 pounds. And then we need to break it up. I do want to add some red pepper flake because I like it spicy. You from India. Divvy, I'm gonna assume you're talking to me. I'm Italian American. Born in America. Oh, you can't see from that. All right, so now we're gonna hit it with some seasoning. A little red pepper flake. I season as I go because I don't want to do a bunch of seasoning at the end and try to get it right. So I season every ingredient as it goes in. A little salt. I like the kosher sea salt. And a little black pepper for flavor. Even though we got the red pepper in there. See, that's how you know we're in the test kitchen. Everything is new. How do I open this? Dang, it's like childproof. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, about a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of red pepper, heavy teaspoon of salt. We got fresh garlic going in, so we don't need garlic. We don't need garlic seasoning. And then let's break our meat up a little bit. Okay. That's enough for now. If that's steak, I don't know what that means. And then crushed tomatoes. Hopefully I have a can opener. I can find one. Nothing there. Can opener, yes. Yes. we have. So can opener. I'm just getting this ready. I love steak, especially rare. Oh, I got something for you, press my sister. Come get it. There's your rare steak. That's for something else. Okay. Be careful with this tomato. I don't want to get it all over me. All right. Do some more breaking up here. Oh, the sausage smells and the onion smell so good together. So good. Ooh, steak tartare. Yeah, I like that. I wouldn't be afraid to eat steak tartare in Japan. I don't know about America though. This stuff's still taking some work to break up. Gladiator 117. They eat raw chicken in Japan, actually, Gladiator. Did you know that? Got some onions on the floor. All right. So that's going. Tomatoes are ready. Garlic's ready. And I like to add a little bit of tomato paste also. Hi, IDK Bye. IDK Bye. Said I don't know. Bye? I don't know. Bye. That's a fun username. All right. Tomato paste is ready. That just gives the sauce a little bit more tomato power, if you will. All right. Let's break up the sausage some more. This is a terrible, terrible device for this, by the way. Ideally, if you got it like a wooden spatula would be better. Maybe this. Oh, much better. Okay, we'll turn it up a little bit. Sausage is cooking. That's what we're looking like so far. Okay, so sausage is like maybe 50% cooked. Now I'm gonna go in with the garlic. So you don't have to sit here and dice it up. I just take the whole head, smash it, and then it looks something like that. Boom, in, easy. So much easier. In, 5, bam. Over the back. Oh, okay, four cloves instead. Actually, no, I have another one here on the counter. That was not even close. Not even close to getting in the pot. All right. This is the kind of stuff we do when we make sauce because it takes a little bit, so we have time. All right. All right, straight in. Okay. All right. Now we got some garlic smell. Mm-mm. And at this point, you know, you're like 60% cooked. You're still cooking water off of the sausage. So it's kind of like steaming. It's not really browning like we want to do. So you want to get it to that point where it's sizzling in fat, you know? So we'll just let this do its thing for a little bit longer. Maybe BS with you guys a little bit. Let's see who's talking. It's raw, you from a little. I'd rather have my meat cooked in Japan. I would try tartar. Heck yes. Yes, much safer there. Yeah. Oh, smelling so good. Okay. We'll let that keep doing its thing. Somehow I cut myself. The new knife, you gotta be careful. They're sharp. I kind of banged it right there and oh well. We'll live. All right, that's ready. And let's see, anything else going in here? No, that's it. That's it. Oh, there's some Nihonjin. Hello there. Mori Honko. What's your name? What's your name? Sometimes the kanji reads different, right? Namae nan desu ka? Onamae nan desu ka? I should have said that was rude of me. You should put O before your, like if you ask somebody their name in Japanese, you should say onamae, because O is like polite. Has to be filet steak, paprika, salt. Ooh. All right, Lisa. All right, I didn't know that. I did not know that. All right, sausage is 80%, almost 90%. We're starting to get sizzling in the pan, like oily sizzling. So that means water's gone. I've got the chunks I want. I don't know if you can kind of see that. Maybe I should bring you guys closer. You want that? Because now we're pretty much done chopping. Okay. So that's ready. In with the crushed tomatoes, you can do whole peeled tomatoes also, but they're more expensive and you really don't need to. And Italians always put some water. So I've got about a quarter of a can with water. Pretty much any Italian red sauce I make, I always do this. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Kind of just shake it. Gets all the tomato bits out of the can. There we go. Nothing wasted. Cans clean, into the recycle. Good to go. It's Roblox Girl. It's morning for you. It is 2:50 p.m. Roblox Girl. In Japan, maybe it's like, let's see, 2:50 p.m., maybe midnight, something like that. Is it morning or afternoon? Can you put that laptop in? Oh, I can try. I don't think it's gonna taste very good. Oregano in your mince, if you have. Of course I have, Lisa. Sicilian somewhere watching. Oh, it's nighttime. It's Roblox. It's Roblox, girl. Where are you from? Nighttime. There's your oregano. Manthan. Manthan. Hello, brother. Are you looking extra? Thank you, Manthan. You're all right. UK. Let's see. Do we put oregano in this ragu? That's a good question. That's a good question. I mean, and I have an opinion on it. Let's get this all stirred in. I'm getting distracted. All right. All right. Tomato paste. This is good. So we want to do usually about 1 heaping spoon, right? Which you end up with a bunch of it left over, but I just put it in a Tupperware, put it in the fridge, good to go. Do you guys hear this bubbling? It's like a cauldron of Italian goodness. Let's see. Look at how good that looks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Not even fair. It's like fishing with dynamite. All right. The challenge is if I can cook this without getting it on my white shirt. That's the challenge. Scrape all your bits off the side of the pan with this flat spatula. Otherwise, it'll get like burny, and that makes your sauce bitter. So scraping it down. Okay, that's too hard of a boil, so I'm gonna reduce the heat. And now to answer your question, do we put oregano in this sauce? Or basil? Or rosemary? Let's see what else. Or Italian seasoning. This I like a lot. Let's see, what else do we have? Parsley, thyme, no. Honey, no. Garlic powder, don't need it. We already got garlic there. Okay, so here's the answer. Taste it and see. So, we're gonna give it a nice little stir and taste it. Now this needs to cook. Now that everything's combined, we want to simmer this down because we put that water in there and we want that gone. We want this to be super flavorful because when we put the pasta, the cooked pasta in here, that's gonna make it more bland. So we want this to have lots of taste. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's delicious. It's fantastic. So I'm gonna go with the Italian seasoning. I wanna taste a little basil, a little oregano. I'm afraid if I use just oregano, it's gonna taste too much like pizza. So let's do this, but let's do it at the end when the heat is off because I don't want to like cook out the flavor. I'd rather do it when the heat's off. All right, simmer away. Chat, chat, chat. Let's see, what do we got? All right, yeah, we're not cooking my laptop. Next time, hello, brother. Scotland. Paste is too thick. This is where, oh, no, Joe Mac. No, because when we have our cooked pasta here, we're gonna have cooked pasta water. And that's gonna be what we use to loosen up the sauce. Tight sauce is okay, gang. Cover it with oil, it keeps fresh. Very good idea, Lisa. Somebody told me that keeping food in the can after it's open is kind of toxic. I don't know why or if that's an urban myth, but I never keep stuff in the can after it's open. Oregano, garlic, salt, just a touch of black pepper. Right on, Joe. Seasoned taste. I love it. Yeah. Exit aluminum, being in the aluminum can. Yeah. Okay. So now while that's simmering, we are going to boil our pasta and straighten up. So let me just get a pot for that. Yes. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, I use my refrigerator water because it's filtered water. I don't know if it matters, but I'm pretty obsessed about it. It's better to take it and put it in like a Tupperware. Patsy Eli, exactly. That's what I was just saying. But it takes forever. Somebody's outside. I don't know if you can see them. It's like they're walking their dog. I did some dog sitting this weekend. I'm reconsidering my desire to get a corgi because it is a pain in the rear watching dogs. Pasta water. Hi, Justice Lunga. It looks like the beach. Do you live on the beach? I wish I did. Do you want to see where I live? I'll show you. Okay, that's boil. Oh, let's turn the water on first. On high. Move the laptop so we're not cooking the laptop. Okay. So it's a development. And those are the woods. Those are some woods back there. Good luck. Come find me. There we go. Leon, are you going to come visit? Oh man, this is smelling good. All right. This is pretty much ready. Pretty much done. I guarantee if I taste it's going to be delicious. And I didn't have to put sugar in. I didn't need to add extra salt or anything. Okay. Let's put this away. What's today? Tuesday? Laguna Beach. I think you're right. That's a very good guess. Or, actually, I like San Clemente. Ooh, making a burning noise over here. San Clemente or, Dana Point. Dana Point. Why you leak his location? Guys, I'm not worth finding. You guys have better stuff to do. Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah. That's enough. Pasta water looks like it's about to boil. We'll just straighten up a little bit. Throw some questions in the chat if you want while I put these groceries away. Happy to answer any question. Oh, we need this out. Gotta have the cheese. Okay, I think that's all the green beans. Worcestershire, baking soda. This is my first grocery run I've done here since we're in the test kitchen. Okay, so this is the pasta we're gonna use. Rigatoni. The shells, they capture the sauce very nicely. Still bubbling. There we go. Look at that. You can see some oil and grease in there. So I just might need some ideas for names. Like, what do we call this? Just sausage ragu? Is that creative enough? Always make sure that when we strain our water, when we strain our pasta, we save some of the water. So I'm gonna put a little bowl underneath so I can capture it. Something like this. Perfect, perfect. Are you cooking a laptop? Yeah. Yeah, what do you think? Sound good? No, it's not hot. Not cooking. Thank you for checking. Dana Point, think I've heard of it. Escondido, closer to San Diego. Don't put it in cold water, straight to the sauce, of course. Lisa, you're right. Oki, you're ready to go. First day of Ramadan tomorrow. Yeah, we make it a little different. Sometimes we just do sausage and spaghetti. Ground beef with the sauce. Yeah, okay, so for the people who don't know, let me think of the saying here. Pasta never waits for sauce. Sauce waits for pasta. So that's the rule, right? I'm gonna move this laptop. And, oh, I forgot to put these eggs away. All right, pasta's boiling. Our pasta water is boiling. So it says 12 minutes here. I'm gonna take it out at 10 because I want it to cook in my sauce a little bit. So we just set our timer for 10 minutes. Set, okay. And in we go. I'm cooking half the box because I really don't want leftover cooked noodles. I'd rather make a fresh batch. And just give this a gentle little stir. Timer's going, 10 minutes. Perfect. So when the pasta is boiled and drained, we're gonna scoop this into this pot and cook it all together. That's how you wanna do it. Thank you, Patsy. No, I don't have a good cheese. Actually, I've got the cheap Walmart cheese, Parmesan and Romano. Because I'm just cooking for myself. I don't need fancy stuff. If this was in a restaurant, I would have the best. I would have the best ingredients. Okay. Put these last couple items away. Right here. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Pasta. Potatoes. We're gonna store these in a dark place, otherwise they'll start sprouting. Same thing with the onion. And garlic, I put in the, oh, that was close. These electric stoves, you gotta watch them, otherwise it boils over pretty quick. Just move it off the heat a little bit. I've boiled over so many times already. Okay, looking good. Clean as we go, clean as we go. That's the mark of a professional. There's space here. Let's do over here too. Now, I'm gonna give the sauce one more stir, nice and thick, which is what we want. And then I'm gonna push the sides down again, like we did earlier. Just a little bit. And I'm gonna cover it with the lid like a quarter, like a little gap in the lid, because we don't want too much water to evaporate. Give these another stir. Bring it back over the heat a little bit. Okay. Right on track. Right on track. Let's go to the laptop. See who's chatting. Can you make tea? Connie, of course I can make tea. What kind do you want? Let's see. It doesn't matter, it's still the same fried cheese. How do you know how to cook soprano style cheese? I don't know what soprano style cheese is. Uganda friend, no, you're welcome anytime. No, it's still we bought. It's still good, we bought that a few times, doesn't matter. Fried cheese, somebody asking. Oh, fried cheese. Fried cheese, okay. I forget who, but somebody was asking about fried cheese. Yeah. That's a really good idea. Tea. Is this gochujang? Maybe gochujang. Oh no, kyobancha. Irabancha. Green tea. Green tea. We have that, and I think we have some matcha. But I've already had a lot of caffeine today. Should we try it? I don't know. Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight we'll try some. Okay. Pasta water's going. 4 minutes on the pasta. We'll just continue straightening up here while we wait. Because once the pasta once the pasta is finished cooking, everything moves very fast, right? So we got some extra garlic there. Boy, I wish you could smell this. It smells delicious. I recently just got back to the States, you know, so you don't have anything and then you start eating out. And each time you eat out in the States, it's like 20 to 25 USD if you go out for a dinner, which is just not sustainable. So this pot of pasta I just cooked, this will feed me like at least twice, or me and somebody else, and maybe it costs $10 to make. Yeah, fried cheese. Gotta hit up. CR Chipotle. Yeah. We should put that. Actually, I already made a couple videos on that. You look like Arabic people. Abe, I get that a lot, actually. Because Italian is kind of Mediterranean, right? So I think I have Lebanese on my DNA chart. Okay, we'll keep cleaning, keep straightening up. We're getting towards the end. Now it's time. So now that I'm gonna basically turn this like to very, very low, I'm gonna season it. So I get my hand. I know about a tablespoon. That's about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Bam. And we'll stir it in, give it a taste. I don't want to use my spoon that I ate off of. I'll use this. Stir this in good. Turn the heat down to low. I just want it low enough to keep it warm. I don't want to cook it anymore. Okay. So I'll bring you in to show you the consistency you're looking for. Basically, it's no longer watery, right? Yeah, that's what we want. Right to where it's not watery anymore. Okay. 47 seconds on the pasta. We're still bubbling. Now I will try a piece of pasta. Just to see. Now you don't have to bite it. Like maybe you're trying not to eat a lot. I just cut it, right? If I don't want to eat, and then you just look for that white line. Maybe you can't see, but it's almost done. It's almost done. So I'm gonna take that off the heat. Sauce is off. Drain the noodles. Don't forget to save some of this water. There goes our timer. So we're saving some water. Okay. That's what our pasta looks like now. It's drained. Back on the heat. Not a cooking heat, but like a medium-low heat. And then we're gonna scoop the sauce in. Just like that. Okay, that's turned off. And we got about that much. Stir it in. it looks like that, but it's a little dry, so I'm gonna scoop some of the pasta water in, like this, just like that. I did 3 scoops. Give it a good stir. Yeah, because we still have 2 minutes of cooking, and we don't want the noodles to like burn and stick, right? I'm gonna do a little bit more water. And I'm listening. I can hear bubbling, sizzling. So, a little bit more. Good. It's maybe a quarter of the way filled. And we'll stir it like for 2 more minutes. So yeah, we can start our timer again. And when that hits 8 minutes, technically we should be done. And then what we'll do is after we plate the pasta, we can ladle on some of this. Don't add water. Of course we add water because we still have 2 minutes of cooking left. We want to cook the pasta in the water. That's super important. And the water is starchy because it cooked the pasta. So that's going to give us like stick and grab. It's kind of like a restaurant trick, and it's like why it's the reason restaurant pasta is always so good, but home is maybe not. You want to cook it in pasta water. Don't you worry. We got plenty of thick sauce that we can spoon on top later. Okay. That's still going. 1 minute left. Now, I'm going to turn this down because I don't want it to burn. And I'm doing 2 servings. Something brown in there. Okay. Stir, stir. Nothing's sticking. We're safe. It's looking like velvety. I'll show you. Okay. See that? See, so have no fear. That pasta is absorbing all that water up. Home stretch, guys. 1 more minute left. Overcooked? You're crazy. You're crazy. No way. No way. It's gonna be al dente. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, we're at 7:30. So this pasta shell has cooked for 12 minutes per the package instruction. It's good. It's done. So next, don't let anything escape like I just did. Next, plating. Okay. So in we go. That's my portion. And then of course, gotta get the sauce. Stir it up where it kind of separated. Gotta get a hunk of sauce. Boom. And then finally, 2 more pro tip. Olive oil. Don't be scared of the calories. We're gonna do a little drizzle. If you know, you know. That's gonna take it up a whole nother notch. Don't be hesitant. Don't be scared. Do not be scared. And then Parmesan cheese. That's it, gang. Team. So let's try it. That is 1, 2 servings right now, and at least 2 servings later of sausage, sweet, spicy sausage ragu. Let's give it a try. Is there anything on my shirt? Nope, still nothing. Stop it. Just stop. Okay. How am I supposed to lose weight? Do you like meatball? Christopher Columbus. Let's bring this over here so we can read and talk to you guys. Christopher Columbus, hero. Unknownium. I don't know what that means. English breakfast is rough. Oh, sorry for eating on camera, by the way. Abe-san, I love meatballs. Justin, not overcooked. It didn't happen. Sorry to disappoint, but it didn't happen. Not enough sauce. Ragu. That's blasphemy, ragu. That was not ragu. Bolognese sauce, it was not. If this was bolognese, there would be onion, carrot, and celery. Very important. In bolognese, there's less tomato product. There's more like beef broth. Because bolognese, you want it to taste like beef, not tomatoes. Pancho, yes. Whoever said Pancho, I love Pancho. That's actually next on the channel. So whoever said Pancho, please subscribe because I'm gonna live that one next. Hi, Neely one. Are you a movie actor? Shub Shek, no. Not at all. I'm not an actor. Neely, so if your man cooks for you, what's your job? What do? You do the dishes? I don't mind doing dishes either, but I don't like doing laundry. So if you want to trade, I'll cook and you can do laundry. Central Correctional in the house, what's up? Better call Hussein, let's hear it. Don't keep it no secret. What's your joke? I like jokes. All right. I'm thinking we should end the stream so I can go eat. But thank you guys all for coming. Please subscribe, and we'll see you next time for the Pancho spaghetti. Later.